there is money in content creating now.
Right. When you guys post, I just bought a new car, bought a new house, or whatever, there are so many comments. There are so many side comments. There is a man for sponsoring it. This one is doing G. So it's a lot of things. So tell us that ignorance. Okay. How do you make money from your content? It's another episode, of course, of Secrets Behind the Scenes. My name is Charles Bond, and for this episode, it's surreal that. And I think it's one of the perks that comes with just being a host, to be honest. You get to meet people who, you've loved from afar. And, when they're in your speech, you're like, yes, finally I'm meeting this person. And today I'm excited because I'm meeting one of those people. He is a fantastic person. The only beef I have with him is the fact that, he's fatter than me, And when you bring such a person on the show, I'm just like, why is he stealing my spotlight? What's going on? But he's a great guy. He's a great content creator. He's really creative. And that's what's important. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel like you know him already, but just because, let's permit me to introduce to you the one thing only, Edo Boy.
Yeah, I do.
Fresh, why you fine like this?
No, no.
No, what?
As they be like, you fresh past me.
You say what?
You fresh.
Have you seen your skin?
I
feel like social media and TV or whatever doesn't do justice to this guy. He is a fresh boy.
No, the thing is.
And he smells so good, it's ridiculous.
No, the thing is, when we are shooting our videos, again, we are hustling. We hustle.
So look anyhow.
Yeah, I don't care how I look when I'm shooting my videos. So, but when I don't say, it's time to actually
fresh out.
Yeah.
So you are good that you're fresh. You agree?
Yeah. Boy, you fresh past me.
Get out! Get out! I love you. Welcome to the show.
Yeah,
thank you for being here.
Yeah.
It's an honor to have you on the couch with me because I like to say this there are content creators and they're content creators. You know what I mean? Yeah. And of course the popular ones and whatever by whatever standard you measure popular, that's a problem, or by whatever standard you measure success, that's a problem. But there are few content creators that I think that are really doing good and their content is actually funny, right? And I think you're one of them, right? And it's quite good. I want to know. Did you always set out to be a creator, or did it just happen? I've been money. I've been a hustle. I make you start
okay. Let me start with. Actually, being a creator was not what I planned. It was, in fact, growing up, I was not that familiar with social media, and I never even had access to phones. And
what kind of family did you grow up in?
I grew up with only my mom.
Okay.
And she's late now.
Oh, sad. Rest her soul.
Yeah, she died 2017. So ever since then, just me and my junior brother. Yeah, so I actually I grew up with only my mom and, single mother. It's not easy taking care of two boys.
Of course. Oof.
So it was not easy, but then the kind skin when God don't give us,
But your skin fresh, leave out.
Even at then, people believe that they see me, this boy na Jebo, but it was only God
that knew what
we were going through with our mom. So I grew up and when I was growing up, I wanted to be a doctor, my mom was like, you be a doctor, this one.
Were you a science student in secondary school?
Yeah, I was science student in secondary school. Yeah, so, but this life, life is funny. You make a lot of plans, but at the end of the day, everything will just change.
Mm-hmm.
But our prayer is that it should always be for the good.
Exactly.
Yeah. So the plan was I was very good academically. Okay. Yeah, I loved academics. I loved books.
It's a book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I loved books and I never even, in fact, the only thing I knew I could do then was I could act.
Okay.
So whenever we have anything we're doing in church or in school, when it comes to drama and the rest, I did there.
Okay.
That was the thing I knew that I could do then. Dancing, all of that things, zero.
Not you.
So, but I knew I loved acting. It was actually one thing that I knew I loved doing apart from my academics and books.
Okay.
So I grew up and I finished secondary school. After I finished, I was trying to enter university, but it was not that easy because it was only my mom. And JAMB will jam you. Post JAMB will hit you.
How many times you write JAMB?
I wrote JAMB twice.
Okay.
And it was not because I passed the first one.
Just money.
Yeah, money. And since there was money, I was like, okay, let me just go to poly. Okay. For university. But the poly now, I passed, but they don't give us the admission. So I just believed it was God and I wanted me to go to poly because assuming I went to that poly, I'll not be here today.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you think so?
Yeah, because of the way things turned out.
Okay.
So as I'm actually saying it, you get to know why I said so. Okay. So my mom was like, oh, don't worry, you guys should just write next year. Even next year I don't write. I finished. Okay, let me say I finished secondary school 2014.
Yeah.
And I entered university 2017. So you can see the gap.
2014.
Yeah.
2017. That's 3 years after.
I entered university 2018. Yeah.
Wow.
I entered
4 years
university
after.
2018. So, like during that period, I was working, doing all sort of jobs.
Oh, what kind of jobs were you doing?
I was teaching.
In what? Secondary school or primary school?
Yeah, secondary school.
What were you teaching? What course?
I was teaching mathematics.
So you know math? Hey.
Yes, now.
Okay.
No, when I said I was in, see,
No, but you don't look like this.
Yeah, I don't look like that anymore. You get what?
Okay,
and I did like this. If my old classmates, they watch this video now, they say, that this guy.
Really?
So I was hot academically, and so I was teaching mathematics secondary school, and I was teaching and doing my stuff. Until I was still trying to write jam between, but it was not easy because trying to earn salary, how much they pay you? Pay you 10K. How money I go to solve your life? When the money comes, or maybe I don't read. So I was trying to survive, and in between everything, that was when my mom fell sick, and then 2017, that particular year, I was able to take jam that year, but I lost my mom that year.
Oh, sad.
So with the way everything happened, I grew up in Lagos.
Okay.
All this time, I was in Lagos. Throughout my secondary school, primary school, I was in Lagos.
Okay.
I'm from Edo State.
Okay.
From Uromi, Benin. Yeah, Uromi. Edo State. But based on the way things actually happened, so we had to, when I lost my mom, we had to move to Edo State because there was nobody to stay with in Lagos. That was 2017. And that same year, I wrote Jam. So I was with my uncle. I went to Ekoma. So I was staying there. And I wrote Post Jam that same year. And I was like, God, if I don't get admission this year, I know the go school again. Because, losing your mom, exactly. And I actually love my mom and everything. But with the way things were, I was like, God, if I don't get admission from my mom, I will just forget school, just find another way. Because this school thing actually very, very frustrating. And that's one thing I would just actually beg Nigerian government, please make education easy. Because they're not paying attention to the educational sector at all.
Sad.
So having to go to school for an average Nigerian is hard. Even the federal university is problem. Currently now they have even increased school fees for federal universities and everything. So if children cannot go to school, what would they do? So it's not as if you don't have interest in education. It is what you are seeing around you. That is what will motivate you if you go to school.
Yeah.
So it was not easy, but I thank God I was able to enter university again. So that was actually the beginning of my career of this whole entertainment stuff.
Really?
When I entered Uniben.
What's Uniben?
2018, University of Benin, 2018.
To study what?
To study statistics.
Okay.
Yeah.
This boy mathematics.
So I actually, when I entered, that was like my whole life changed. Because when I entered university, I discovered that university is a different place entirely. Where you choose to, now you know I want to live your life. No concern anybody. If you wake up and say you don't want to go anywhere, you just want to stay inside your hostel, nobody will disturb you. So, and school life is not easy now. No mom, no father, just my uncles and aunties helping out. So when I entered university, I was like, I don't feel they read only book for this place. If they read book, I go to blind. Say, if you see what they read, based on say hunger and everything. I was like, no, I need to do something. I need to do something. And at that point, I was like, okay, what do I want to do? So that was actually I'm always thanking God that I was able to make the right decision then. Because that was actually the point of my life where I knew that I was like, okay, I have to make a decision now. What do I want to do in my life? It's not only to read book. You read book, but what else? Exactly. What else do you have to offer? The book, people graduate every year and people are looking for jobs.
I'm telling you. Job market is wild.
Yeah, the job market is wild. So I was like, okay, what will I do? And then I was University of Benin. And University of Benin then, the likes of my August Sydney Tucker. Yes, it was one trending there. It was trending in Uniben.
Oh, he was in Uniben as well?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it was in Uniben. And so I was watching, I was always checking Instagram, checking his videos. I saw what he was doing. I loved what he was doing. And we were just starting up then. And I was like, wow, this is nice. I love what this guy is doing. Then I saw Sydney's video, and then my other friend now, the General. So the General too I was seeing his videos too online then. He was shooting with Sydney. I was like, wow. I love what these guys are doing. Then one day I just woke up. Hunger beat me. wake up, and I wake up like that. I say, which kind of thing is? I was using one Android phone. So I just took the Android phone, and I took the phone, I just went to the kitchen. I was still off campus. I just went to the kitchen, just placed the Android phone somewhere, and I just looked at the camera. Let me just say anything to this camera now. Okay, what will I see? My hair was looking rough, so I just checked inside. Someone head warmer. Yeah, said my sister's head warmer. Took it from my bag. She was not around. Took it. I just wore it on my head, and I wore one white lab coat. I just said a few words to the camera, and I posted it on my WhatsApp status. And I got a lot of reactions. My friends were like, "What did they do you? What did they talk?" I can't remember what exactly I even said. I just said something. So with the reaction I got, I was like, this thing is nice. So I took to my Instagram page. I had Instagram page with just, for I think 11 to 1,000. I just posted the video there, and the video should just be there. So I got a lot of reaction from my classmates, my friends, on my contact list. I was like, wow. So at that point, I was now developing that likeness for that stuff I did just now. So I said, okay, how do I actually start doing this thing like these guys are doing it? These guys I'm watching currently on Instagram. Then one day I just went to Uniben Hostel. They told me where I was staying in that room, that hostel, Hot 3. So Uniben when they watch me, Hot 3. Hot 3 boys. So I just went into the hostel. They told me his room. So me and one of my friends. So when I got there, I saw Sydney was sitting down on bed with a lot of boys choked in the room. I was like, my guy, I greet you. Now, how far now? I said, you see, I came to see. So no problem, enter now, and he sat me down on the bed and started talking. I was like, see, I love what you are doing. And I've actually started something on my own. So there, I shot like a number of videos already there with my Android phone. So he was like, let me see. I showed him. I was like, okay. So that particular, I spent like 2 hours that day. We sit and talk. I don't know if you can still even remember. So I spent like 2 hours with him that day, and he took his time. So in fact, I'm always grateful for that particular thing he did for me. He took his time. He explained everything to me. So far, so good. Since he has actually like gotten that okay, this is what you need to use to shoot your videos. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. With the little you have, this is how you do. So after I spoke with him that day, I was like, wow, I actually need to work on this thing that this guy have told me. And I went to the hostel. I went back to my hostel. I told my friend, how far? See this thing like this. More focus for this thing. No. Like, okay. So I started shooting, started doing skits. Then, but I never had an iPhone because then iPhone is one that will even give you like the best video quality. So I was just managing, trying to show what I have. Then I was trying my best. Then that was one of those random days. I went to charge at Green Park. Anybody they know Green Park? It's a place where students charge their phones. Yeah. So as I was there charging, I just saw the general just came, standing somewhere. So I was watching his videos then with Sydney. So I was like, so I looked at him, I was like, it wasn't even Ben General then. I think his handle was I think one Dreams Comedy, yeah. So I was like, this is that guy now. I went to meet him. I was like, bro, how far now? I just see your videos now. Say, man. Him too was just coming up then. So I was like, bro, anytime we can work together. And, we exchanged contact, and that was like the beginning of everything for me. So because then I was doing my thing, but then one day he just called me, said, Alpha, bro, where you did? Show for so and so place at school. Let's shoot a video. I was like, I rushed to the place. I went down there, I shot the video. So I was very happy shooting with him because it's someone that I've been watching with shooting with Sydney. And so the fact that he actually called me, I was like, wow, this is a very nice opportunity for me to actually start working with my guy.
Yeah.
So this is someone that I actually knew. So that motivation on one day, and that was how everything started off. We shot some videos. Before you knew it, he called me another day again. Say, come, let's shoot another video. He called me. That first time he called me, he said, let's shoot. That was when he called another person. He called Gentle. Yeah, he called Gentle. So he called Gentle too, because Gentle was in Uniben then too, all of us. So that was where I met Gentle too for the first time. So we shot video. Before you knew it, he called me and Gentle again. Said, let's shoot another video. We shot that video and student posted that video. This I'm saying was around 2019. Yeah. Wow. Student posted the video. That was my first time appearing on like a blog. Yeah, even though it was video I did with my guys. Even though it was not my idea, but I was in the video and posted. So my guys were calling me, Faji, we see your video. So I was not getting like little support now from my guys. You understand? I was like, wow, this is actually a very good start. So for we shot a couple of videos together and videos were moving, the movie was doing well. So all this is actually added to my own confidence.
Yeah.
Boost my morale, and I was like, wow. So I started working off on my own, and that was just the beginning of everything. So like I've been shooting skit now since 2018.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time, you understand? So we've been doing till date.
Right. So you you mentioned that, and it's interesting because now it makes sense that you Gentle what's his name, the General, all of you were Uniband together, so that makes sense. So did you at any point think that I want to believe that of course you're making, because I see your numbers ridiculous and you're obviously cashing out of your content, and that's great. But did you think that, I mean, you were in school at the time, and obviously you were pushing your passion at the time, you knew how to act, and you were just looking for something to just do regardless, you were doing it. But were you thinking money at any point in time?
So the thing was, I never thought about money. And then there was not even money like now. Yes. So then my major aim and focus was, let me just have something I would do apart from academics. Something I can do with. I never wanted to work for anybody, because all the years where I finished secondary school, I was working for people. So I was like, I never wanted to work for anybody. I wanted to just do something that I knew that I can do with my talent, that I could do without having to employ, ask anybody for anything. Something I could do by myself. So that was how that actually came to me. And then there was no money in skit and content creating like there's money now. So there is money in content creating now.
Right. And you will tell us how we can make that money.
But the thing is, whenever I see people, whenever you see content creators, they post things and people are commenting different things, say ha. I saw the money today, just shoot this. I'm not talking about everybody. I don't know about everybody, but I'm just trying to make people understand that there is money in content creating now. You understand? So as at then, there was not really money like that, because
and you were not thinking money.
Because if you notice now, as we are like evolving, social media is taking over.
Right.
And at 2019, they were not rushing it like this.
Sure.
There was not, TikTok never the trend.
Sure.
I don't know if you get me now. Now I'm saying TikTok, we don't even know if another app is coming and I'll beat TikTok. You know what I'm trying to say now? So social media is like the order of the day now. So then it was not like that. My Instagram page I opened Instagram like 2015, it was there. I was not using it. So, but I was following some people already that were on the platform already. They were making waves already. You get? So now, what I would say is those people then that joined early and they were creating content, they are gaining it now.
So I like that you said there's money in content creation. Yeah. Right? Because people, like you said, when you guys post, I just bought a new car, bought a new house or whatever, there are so many comments. There are so many side comments. There is a man for sponsoring it. This one is doing G's. So it's a lot of things. So tell us that ignorance, right? How do you monetize content? How do you make money from your content? Outside ads and brand deals. Yeah, you cannot say outside ad and brand deals. It's part of it. That's part of it. You collect money from companies for adverts. You collect money from companies for deals, and they pay you money now. Yeah, of course. So that cannot be that is even part of it. Okay, it's a heavy part of it. Yeah, that's a heavy part of it, because most brands nowadays they will leave TV and come to social media. Of course. As an average Nigerian now, you spend more time with your phone than your television. Yes, please. And when you are even on your television, what you are watching is Netflix. Yes. You are watching movies. Yeah. In fact, everybody after movie, everything is their phone. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So everything is now mobile. Nobody has. In fact, the majority of people that watch television now, me, I will not lie. The majority I watch on TV now is football. I don't even turn on my own. I can't remember last time I turned on my TV. Yeah, immediately football that actually make me okay. Yes, I watch on TV football. But apart from that, no other thing. Everything is on your phone. You're always. An average Nigerian is always on his phone 24/7. Yeah. Now the funny part of it is that even our parents now. Now then they just tell me that pass. So. How do they do this Facebook? I'm telling you. Yeah, they want to know what's going on. They want to know what's actually happening online. Yeah. Because that is what everybody is doing. Yeah. You understand? Mm-hmm. So brand deals is one way. Yeah, brand is one way. And
ads, brand deals. Then we talk about YouTube.
Right.
Yeah. So YouTube is a platform that everybody knows that YouTube pays.
Yeah.
You just have to take your time to actually
Grow your account.
grow your YouTube channel and YouTube platform. You understand? So YouTube pays. Then Facebook's on its own. Facebook pays too.
Right.
So there's a platform that pays in Nigeria. Other countries, in fact,
I mean, Instagram pays some creators outside Nigeria.
Yeah, Instagram pays some creators outside Nigeria. Just like Nigeria, we are praying to God.
It should
we
come
are praying to our government.
Hey, God, I beg.
So if the country is actually in that kind of this now, whereby they can monetize Instagram, what are you telling me?
What are you talking about? True.
You get what I'm saying now?
True.
So if Facebook, YouTube, brand deals, and other things are coming in, with that, an average creator that is doing well, brand want to work with you. So many brands want to work with you. And one thing with the creating space is that the more level you attain, the more you grow higher, the more your money increases.
Yes.
That's the way it works. So, and one thing about it again is consistency. You have to be consistent with whatever you are doing. Now, a lot of people feel that, okay, there's money in content creating. Don't start now. Why I never make money? People did lie. The people you are seeing, they are making money now.
They've been doing this for years.
I want you to know again that there is what I call grace. Everybody head is different. You get what I'm saying now? So some people come into the space and within a very short period of time, they've blown up. You're hearing their name everywhere. That does not mean that when you come to your name to it is different. You understand? So you cannot expect this person, your life to be like this person's life. In fact, that's the same thing everywhere in the movie industry, in the music industry, it's the same thing. There are some artists that know that this person is good. They sing. But it's not as popular as some other ones. You know what I'm saying? So it's just different. The life is different. So the comparison should not be there. Just be your own self. Do your own thing.
Right.
And believe that with time you're going to achieve that particular thing you're looking for. And what I have to say is that fine, we're all trying to make money. But at the same time, you have to do what you like. You have to follow your passion, what you like doing. One thing I want to say about life, if you are doing a particular thing with the aim of I want to make money, that money go hard.
True.
That money, because me, for example, I never ventured into content creating because of I want to make money. I just, as I was doing it, I was seeing that money was even coming. I said, wow, money did this thing like this. I'm gonna say, I feel the very first time I collected 10,000 naira for adverts. I collected the money like this. 10,000. I think that was 2019. 10,000 naira for adverts. I said, wow. So I can earn 10,000 naira from this thing. I said, so if I can earn 10,000 naira from this, that means with time, I should be able to earn 500,000 naira from this thing. That was my mentality. So I believe that something that made somebody pay you 10,000 naira today, as far as you're still in that space, you keep on working. One day that somebody will offer you 500,000 naira. So that was the mentality I had. So I never actually say, okay, this thing now, I just want to make money. I want to find money. I think I went to the aim of finding money. It will have been, in fact, I've stopped since.
Right.
Why? Because creating content is hard.
It's not easy, of course.
It's very, very hard. As at then, I was borrowing phones now. I never had an iPhone to shoot. At the particular point, I wanted to upgrade. My car, like I said before, I was using Android. I was like, no, I need to start shooting with iPhone. How do I get an iPhone to shoot? No money for iPhone. Call my guys, then around school, have fun now, bro. I beg. I feel use your phone shoot. Who you borrow from today if you don't give you tomorrow? And I will not blame them. You understand? Yeah, it's normal. Cannot borrow my thing every time now. So some people go even see you finish, say a lot of things about you just to weigh you down. Those things will weigh you down to get to you. But I'm like, I just like doing it. Let me just keep on doing this. So if you're looking for money, that drive and that passion, you go stop, you go find shortcut.
You go find shortcut.
Yes, now.
But because, so I'm interested because you said that for you, it was the fact that you knew you could act.
Yeah.
And the passion for what you were doing. You were not thinking money.
Yeah.
So, did you ever think Nollywood? Or at some point, did you think that, maybe this content would help people in Nollywood see me and give me opportunities? Before money started coming your way from...
Okay. Now, I never thought Nollywood. Yeah. I've never actually thought about Nollywood. I've never actually thought about... I'm just a guy that loved what I was doing with the social media, even till now.
Really?
Yeah. If I get an opportunity to feature in Hollywood, fine, I will go. I don't know. You get what I'm not. I will go. I will do my best. I will. Everybody wants that. I don't know if you get, but it's like it was not my major objective. That let me just try and do this so that I'll get.
I'll get
no, in fact, I've not thought about that. All what I just wanted to do, basically, was just to make sure I was just happy what I was doing with social media.
So this is hard for me to be. So what was you know how people say, this is my destination in life.
Yeah.
This is what I want to achieve.
Yeah.
Yes, it might look like it's too far, but I will try anyhow. Hopefully one day it will click. So for you, Edo Boy, what was your goal?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Let me even say in present tense, what is your goal right now?
Okay, now my goal currently
Uh-huh.
is I'm creating content.
Right.
You get.
Uh-huh.
So I just want to get to the highest level possible.
Right. Of content creation.
Yeah.
In content creation.
Yeah, in content creation. You get. I want my content to go far more than I can actually go.
Right.
Yeah, even places that I've not entered, I want to enter. Yeah, I want my major goal right now. Like, majorly one of my content I do now, or the most popular one now, because I've actually done a lot of content, but it's the GOAT character. Yeah, where I turn up for people and and I was inspired. What actually inspired that whole thing is my love for Cristiano Ronaldo.
Right.
Yeah, so Ronaldo, whatever, if you happen to see this video, I love you, die. So I actually love Cristiano. So what's actually making my content stand out right now is because I actually did what nobody have done.
Actually.
I infuse sports.
Yeah. Into like
Content
regular
creating.
skits.
Into comedy.
Yeah.
I join everything together.
Yeah.
You understand? So
without doing too much.
Yeah, without doing too much. So I actually, one of my major goals now is that one day Ronaldo will see one of my videos. Yeah, that's one of
do you,
my
but,
major.
but do you I know you might not work, but do you normally tag him in some of your videos? Just for
funny
the sake
enough,
of it?
I tag him in some of my videos. It's rare.
Okay.
Some of my videos, but it's not by tagging him he's going to see it.
Of course, I'm just saying.
But what I believe is
when it's
on social media. It can fly.
Mm-hmm.
So there are videos that you shoot here and somebody in Canada is watching it. Somebody in Portugal is watching it. So I just believe that is one of my goals. Yeah. And another goal I have majorly is to generate funds from this content creating I'm doing right now. You understand? Then to do other businesses of my own.
What kind of businesses do you want to
do? I'd rather not say now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but I just want to get since nobody will give me money for anything.
Of course.
Nobody. If you go me, this is my business idea. Yeah. This business idea will go blow me like Dangote.
I'm telling
you. Say go take. So actually, nobody will actually want. So I just want to actually use this as a means because I actually have some business ideas while I was growing up that okay, this is what I would like to do. But you can't do any business without money.
Of course.
Again, then coming into this particular field, I discovered that wow, from this field I can even get money. And I know later I said the business will become popular too because you're popular.
Because you're popular, exactly.
You understand? So it's actually like a plus for me. So I felt okay, no problem. Okay. So that's actually also doing content creating is not what I would say. If I get the opportunity to feature in a Nollywood film, Nollywood movie, do my own movie, it's things that I can always do, but that's not really what is driving. What is driving right now is that just make my contents, do my contents, help people. How many people I can help?
Yeah, that's really important. I like that you said that.
Yeah, help other people because a lot of people out there that actually need help in different ways.
Yeah.
A lot of talents out there. So help people that I can help when I'm financially buoyant, stable, and I'm in that position to say, okay, this type of people I can actually do this for. I will do this for them. And at the same time, get my own side hustles, side businesses that actually, it's social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody knows what happens to social media tomorrow.
You can go off tomorrow.
Yeah, that was a day. They off
yeah,
Twitter.
it's the off more.
You understand? They put off Twitter.
They off Twitter, my
yes, now. So how do we know they will not off Facebook or not off Instagram one day?
Exactly. Very important.
What will happen to creators when such a thing happens?
Exactly. And I always say that.
The social media grid now.
You
know what I'm saying? So if that's like most time, I know today, if they carry all the social media for your head, I'm not going to look you. You understand? How they look you because see, it is not by carrying it on your. In a person get the app. All this app on a person get them. we are privileged
to be on it.
And
when he's
create
tired, he can
contents.
say he's done.
Thank you can say it's done. That's closing the app. Okay, what will happen is closing the app. So
Very
give me a point where I say that
important.
that's why I'm actually like, okay, let me just try and get this from this and do this, so that in case of this one day I go
There's
get.
something else. I like that you also mentioned helping people, because that's people investment. There was somebody that was here, I think it was yesterday or the day before, a creator too, and he was talking about how, talking about helping people, right? And how one of your, I'm also in the creating space, so one of our Egbons did something, and what did he do? Apparently he onto updates, share updates. And what was the updates? How to make money, right? Okay. So he was one of the few people who knew that Facebook used to pay.
Okay.
And didn't say.
Okay.
Didn't tell anybody. And he was eating Facebook money alone. Until Facebook casted. Okay. And everybody now knew that. First of all, he has been eating money for a while.
Yeah.
And then, that happened. And what brought that gist was, I was asking him if there is synergy, if there is love, if there is support, amongst content creators. Mm-hmm. And he said, oh yes, there is, but what you have is people love you. Right? The people who love you, but the people who don't really love you, they don't love you, but they will show up for you. Yeah. If that makes any sense. Yeah. So, Edo Boy, this thing where Edo Boy do, I don't like her. But, Edo Boy don't come in. Actually, Alpha, what you did now, I'm having my birthday, come around. And I will still come and I will still spray you wads of cash. Yeah. But I'm not happy with you. Yeah. And I asked him, I said, that's I don't think that's love. That's just, I don't know what to call it, but you know what I mean? Yeah. So my question to you now is, I know you had mentioned Sydney Talker, you had mentioned, these few people. By the way, have you met Sydney Talker since that time?
Yeah, sure.
Like in recent times?
Yeah, I saw him. That was I think last year. Yeah.
Did he remember you?
Sure now.
That's really cool.
Why would you remember me?
Okay. Well, you don't blow now. I not gonna remember you. Anyways, so have you had people who you genuinely wanted to, maybe work with as Edo Boy now? Not maybe Edo Boy of like 3 years ago. Yeah. Or maybe 4 years ago that you really wanted to work with. And maybe you even slid into the idea, maybe you even walked up to them, maybe you spoke to them, but they gave you a cold shoulder, they didn't answer you. Or have you ever had that kind of experience before?
Okay, yes.
Okay.
But the one thing about me, right from time, is that I've always believed in what I can do. I've always believed in the work of my hands and God's grace. I'm not always the type that always wants to message people and be like, how far, I want to do this one, please. Like, I've actually messaged a couple of people who've worked together, you understand? But I get the point you're trying to say, you understand? Now, it has happened, I think that was last year, it happened on 2 different
last
occasions.
Year?
Yeah, on 2 different occasions.
Okay,
yeah. I reached out to some people, some creators in the industry, like, okay, let's do this, and probably, okay, how far I been now? Yeah, now let's go now. What's the idea like? And I'm like, I'll tell them the idea, and they'll be like, they'll stop replying. Maybe the person's not okay with the idea. I don't know. But me, the way I do my thing is that if you're a creator and you tell me an idea, you'll be like, Alpha G, I would like feature you for this thing. How you see? If I'm not okay with the idea, if I see this idea, they're sharp, but you're not too sharp like this, okay. Why will not do like this? I'll contribute. But I'll not just
go off or you ghost you.
I'll not just off. Hear from me again. You understand? So I actually reached out to creator, let's work. I gave him the concept, but like, man, mad. I never heard from him.
Who is this person?
I will not mention names. So I'm like, okay, and I said, okay, no problem. I just come out of my mind. Me, all those things, they touch me. You know why? Because I know say it go happen. Like I don't say everybody when you reach out, don't even go work with you.
Of course.
You get, but this same person now, if you see you outside, Alpha, my bro, what's up? How you doing? I see your videos, bro. You do hot. Get, so it's like that. They happen where.
Right.
Now, funny thing was that this particular one I'm talking about. Okay, when I happen to even shoot with another person, I shot with another creator.
That same idea?
Yeah.
Okay.
And today posted it.
Oh,
It
wow.
went viral.
Oh, wow. I
Okay,
can
so
imagine how he felt when he saw it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So when I actually reached out to you, I'm like, okay, if you say no, now I just tell me say,
Yeah, it
or
doesn't work.
if you say, get
Maybe you know rich.
maybe I know rich. Yeah, so like everybody, that I was trying to say before that the social media space is big. You understand? At the same time, this app no be we get am. You understand? So my own is that people that have worked with or people that I'm yet to work with, they can test. Me, I go tell you if I'm not okay with that. For this idea not too sharp. Why we not do like this? Or this idea no, let's do like this now. Or try maybe we do this one. And with the way we say it, last we go try do we go shoot that thing. Even though it might take time. You understand? But I will not just stop replying you, not like giving you that energy of I don't want to do it again. 2 different people they've done this thing to me.
Wow.
You get, but at the same time, it not touch me because not be like say, now like waiting. It's just what I said. Okay, let me just this idea. That person
will fit it.
That is it. If then go feed this idea, man, just stretch it out. But if you say you're not doing it, no problem. I go with another person. You know how though. So and it's as simple as that. There's no this thing about it, and they're talking about people showing you the way. See, nobody really show you the way. That's why if you see anyone that tries to show you the way, you will always forever be grateful to that person. So as I'm like this, I'm forever grateful to my friend, the general. I will always say it. Because now carry me come, see how far. See you. I knew about Facebook paying a long time ago. You understand? Because he knew about it. And he told me. So other different deals and this like that. He did tell me, Alpha bro, this one, say I did B, do because he actually like he don't go into this thing before me. So
that's really kind though.
Yeah.
A lot of people
So he's the only one. That's why till today now my guy. I always say it anywhere.
And I've heard a lot about the general. I've actually heard a lot about him.
I always say it anywhere. So now it's one person that know that nobody will do that thing for you.
Of course.
Some people they just want you to just be seeing the update. Then when you hear them, you beg small.
They'll give you small
like
5K, small 50K.
or 10K, maybe take the first. You understand?
Right.
So if you see that person in the industry actually draw you close and say how far, see how you do it. But God has done a lot for you.
Right.
And funny enough, that is what actually most creators need.
Just that one person
Even
that
as
to hold their hand.
To hold their hand, that's what they need. If I'm talking like this right now, that's what so many creators need.
Yeah, I agree.
A lot of people, the industry is bigger than we see it. This content creation industry is very, very big. The way I'm seeing it, it's going to be in the next 2 years. It will be bigger than it is now.
I agree.
But a lot of people now don't know. They see creators as 2 years ago. They saw us like we're wasting our time. Which is what they do. If you go out to shoot in public places, they'll not allow you. Bros, I beg. I don't give my hotel shoot. Bros, I beg. I don't give.
Now they're calling, begging you to
now they're going to beg you. Have fun. I can't use my space shoot now.
Yeah.
Just tag me. I beg.
Exactly.
I beg because they're already seeing the impact of social media on businesses.
Yeah.
And it was not like this like last 3 years. So content creating is big. It's an industry on its own. So it's not something that you just go into, and when you go into it, you just feel that not be just the whole phone. They make video. If I make like 10 videos, go. It's not like that though. There is difference between. Tunde even posted something one day. Tunde said the difference between having fame and making money from that fame. They're two different things. So if you have fame, you cannot make money from that fame. It's problem.
It is. I agree 100%. But
so only
monetize your fame.
That is, you have to monetize it. That is it. So it's not about having fame. So this is what I'm saying. A lot of creators can actually testify to this thing. You could get the fame, but okay, wait the money. How you wanted to survive, you wanted to chop. And the moment you make like 3 videos online, Tunde don't post you don't go. Person go see you for road. No with this guy. Celebrity, when did they post? For you never chop. Your belly they hot. You just look the person like this. How far, bros? I did. But you never chop.
Yeah.
Now, if you tell that person when they hear you say, why you do like this now? You celebrity.
Find me something.
Why they watch a video for my phone? Find me something. Problem. So now the issue is, okay, how can I monetize this fame? And there are two different things. So, and it takes, to now monetize that fame now, it takes more than more than yourself.
You have to be a business person. Like,
yes,
you have to have
and
a
it takes
business
more than
sense.
you only you yourself cannot just do it. That's where you now need to mingle up with
Other creators.
Thank you, with the people that have been there
before,
already.
yeah. So they'll show you how.
They will show you how. Now, if nobody's ready to show you how you want to know how?
True that.
You get? So at that point, you'll be stranded. Nobody wants to give you listening ears. Nobody wants to listen to you.
This is
and even now,
stuff here,
the way content is now, you even need money to create the content.
How? You're paying? What are you paying?
That is, let me explain to you. That is because now, over the years now, people are beginning to know that, money is content creating. People, they make money, they lie, they get money. Now, at that point now, you that are coming, you're trying to do your thing now. Let's say you do blogs post to you. You understand? Your videos are going viral. You're trending on TikTok. The next thing now is, people believe you have money. If you call anybody for shoot,
you say, what will you give me? Pay my Uber.
Give me now? Pay my Uber, and we eat too. You feed me. You never chop. But you never tell that person, say, I never chop. Now you want to shoot. You have a creative idea. You need to use an apartment for the shoot. How do I get an apartment? It's a problem. You don't have money to rent an apartment. This is Lagos. Who's ready to give you a house to shoot? If they give you one, if they give you today, will they give you tomorrow?
True.
The space you are staying, you can't shoot there because never too dope. Never to deal with people when get money. Okay, how do you want to do it? That is where money comes in. Okay, I need to rent a car for my shoot. How do you pay for that car? Skits when they shoot, they spend 500k for shoot, for skits, 300k, 200k to shoot skits. But people will not know this thing. I shot a skit yesterday. That skit I shot yesterday. When I was shooting, one of the girls, that was like my first time actually shooting together with her. She's like, I like, I don't shoot movie, oh. She don't shoot film, oh. She dey act, oh. But she never actually do skit. When she, like, that's our first skit. I should do this skit. Now this skit be. I just say what you just do. No, you go. No. People just feel you just got it because you're watching it on phone. That's the disadvantage you have. Artist now go come, he go sing. She sing like this, don't drop the record. 3 months, 6 months, that song still the bango. So they make money from that song.
But you
suffer, you drop skit. As you drop on today, next tomorrow, you are thinking of that one again.
Exactly.
People don't watch it. They watch it, they go watch it. This
so
guy.
Funny. Oh my God.
Swipe.
Yeah, true.
Some people never comment, they don't even share what you took your time, 300,000 to shoot.
True.
Rented an apartment, rented car for the shoot, rented everything. You pay people that came for the shoot.
True.
But nobody's seen that. It's only you that is seeing it.
That's why it's important that you find the money in whatever you're doing, so that you can reinvest in it.
That is it.
And still yield from it again.
And content is the kind of business that we buy. Sometimes you put in the money,
right,
you to get it back later.
Not instantly.
The content I'm creating now that I spent 100k to shoot, for example, I will not posting that content on my platform will not give me that 200k plus immediately. But that content I've posted, a brand have seen that content. The one I posted next day, a brand have seen that content. Wow, this guy is trying. Oh, let's sign him. Why not to sign you now? They give you a deal of millions. What millions? I don't know if you are getting me now.
For all this stress.
That is the way it is.
And then you can from that millions you can take your profits and reinvest into
again,
your business.
Yes.
So I mean, basically, social media content creation is a business.
It's a business, yes.
It is a whole business.
It's a whole business. So the content you are creating now is to show people that I'm still out there. I'm still doing my stuff. Come, I will market your product. I will market for you. Come. That way you're telling them indirectly.
That's no.
So
no,
and it takes a lot of time for you to get to this stage.
Yeah. It's not something that happens overnight.
It doesn't happen overnight.
So don't come into the industry thinking that you just
that's
and that's why people don't really stay.
Yeah. You know. Okay, me now. Some people now don't know. This boy, I don't goat. Never to tell when I start now. Even last year.
But you've been 2019.
I've been there since 2018. I've been trying to get it, trying to do it. So now like let me say like I think it's last month I got a car now. Like getting a car now, somebody say, this guy when just say when to know me that time when just start, I don't just start I don't this is they do my thing. In my head, woman, they work out on that song.
Work out that song. Exactly.
You understand? But not a lot of people actually know all these things.
The story.
Yeah, but now you yourself know how it be.
Right. Okay. Now let's go into will I call it more personal matters or whatever? But I've heard quite a few stories with content creation and content creators. And I mean, I'm sure you've heard them too, I don't know who that person was that was trending at the time. I think, was it you or someone about, ladies saying this, ladies saying that. People had said, that some content creators take money from people to feature in their content. Somebody said, somebody's asking me to sleep with them to be in their view, which I think is ridiculous. And I think it's funny, and I think it's even stupid that you even put yourself in a position where you'll be asked that kind of thing. But that's not the conversation. The conversation is, what do you think about that? Do you because I'm saying this because I want to believe that as much as there are so many content creators, it's still from what I see, it's still a very close-knit industry.
Yes.
Where, and I've seen this so many times, if one content creator is doing something, a lot of other content creators show up. Yeah. So the belief in our heads as consumers is that all of them know what they are doing.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So if that is the case, if Edo Boy is doing something and I'm seeing, everybody there, I also believe that if Charles is asking somebody to sleep with them, Edo Boy knows.
Okay.
Who again? Any other person knows, but maybe they choose to talk or not to talk.
Okay.
Right. So my question to you is, as it concerns that, I mean, what's your take on that?
Okay. So I will start with you saying that if content creator A is doing this, so content creator B knows. I disagree with that.
Right.
Why would disagree is because now this issue you're talking about is personal.
Right.
This is our personal lives. This is personal. You understand? The only thing the only way you can say this B knows about A is probably you've heard stories. You yourself, you've heard stories from other people. Like it is a close-knit industry. You get, I did with A, in just talk one or two things. I don't hear about B. I don't know if you're getting me now. Yes, that one is aside. You understand? But talking about this person name, about this person's private life is I disagree with that.
Right.
Then talking about asking this for this and that for that. What I will actually say about that is, one thing I know about social media is that when something happens, a lot of things will be on social media. You will, before you hear from the horse's mouth, all the other people don't talk.
So you most likely have drawn up your conclusions.
Yeah, that is the issue. That is why I say social media has advantage, that's disadvantage. And that's the disadvantage. When something happens, before the person happens to come out to talk, as far as there was a little glimpse of that thing online, a lot of videos start popping out, a lot of conclusions start coming out, and you begin to wonder, where did these things come from? That is disadvantage of social media. So now, when something happens, except I'm very close to that person and I hear from your mouth, me as a social media person, as a content creator, I will not believe.
Because you understand how
because I understand how it works. Because it has happened to me firsthand.
Happened to you?
Yeah.
What happened?
Now, we had this NDLA issue that was with the general.
Right.
Because we stayed together.
Okay.
Yeah. So it happened. And when that stuff happened last year, see, the things that were online, it shocked me. Because this was something that was there. It happened to me. I witnessed everything first. So when I came online, I was like, where are they seeing all these things? Different stories online. Different things. You get what I'm trying to say now? So I was like, wow. This is how, like, when that thing happened, I was like, wow, this is how social media works. Like a random video that maybe you did, maybe a video that has part, someone will just take it and post it online with a very nice caption of what is happening presently.
And it will make sense.
It will make sense. Die.
Oh my God.
And you that are watching it, you say, wow.
Really?
Really? This was going on. But now the only way when it happened to when they inside the now we know what really sup. Yeah. So when I witnessed that in first hand, I said, I will never believe anything I'm hearing on social media except I hear from the horse's mouth. Like a lot of things. Like they will post it with evidence. They will just find a video you have done, a picture you have taken before. They will link everything up, and they will link them. You go believe when they watch out.
You go say
you go shock. You say, how is this possible?
So sad.
So me, I'm not going to make any comment on whatever happened to anybody. Now let me correct this. A lot of people when they see content creators out there, a lot of guys, because most of content creators, based on the kind of content we shoot, everybody have their own kind of content. Let me make this clear now. Now, the fact that I'm doing content relating to girls, does not mean that I'm bad. Does not mean that I'm a bad person. Now, the space is wide. The audience is wide. The first thing they do educational content, no means that guys they do educational content follow you.
That's not.
The first thing you do content, you know they use woman. No means I go do content, I know they use woman. I don't know if you're getting me now.
Yeah.
Now, at the same time, I want to correct something again. Now, the difference between content, you get the difference between when you're not trying to like sexualize girls, they're two different things.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
They're two different things. Now, another thing from look at it, I'm bringing different perspective now. From other angle now. Now, this same thing that people are saying is not okay in content. They see it in movies, they will not complain.
Okay.
Why? Because they feel that it's a movie. Content with they play. No be phone that they use. I use phone does not mean the person. Some people use camera for their content. You get? You see it in movies, you don't complain. It's in the music videos, you watch it comfortably. It comes to content now, you get? But I will also say why. That's because it is social media. That one is majorly
Mainstream.
on the TV.
Mainstream.
Yeah, so since it's social media, to control social media is hard. Kids watch social media. You understand? Then adults. So that there is a limit to what you can still do on the social media compared to what you can do on television.
Right.
You're what I'm trying to say now.
I do. I hear you.
So now if I'm doing a content, because I see a lot of content, some people post a lot of things, maybe with girls doing. There's a point that it's not making sense. Even you doing that, say they make sense. So that one is a no. I don't know if you're getting me now, but the fact that I'm doing content with girl, I'm not talking about kissing or all those. No, I'm not talking about that. All those things should not be on the social media platform.
Okay.
You understand? Because it is we are not controlling social media yet. Yeah. Anybody can have access to phone. I can see that content.
Yeah.
But a lot of people feel doing content with girls, always surrounding girls. Can't you do another thing? It's only girls you're always doing. Like, for example, now my contents now, I see some comments, people will be like, you're always supporting people that are cheating. You're always supporting this one, that one. Now, I support different things. I turn up for different people. I help a lot of people on different kind of scenarios, which include cheating too sometimes. But that is another content. And it happens. I know it happen for the real life. You understand? So everybody cannot be doing the same thing. So the fact that some people put some content out, they be like, wow, this content is very educative. This kind of content, that is what you like. So you follow that person. Just like I follow and unfollow. So
if you don't like my content, unfollow
don't follow me.
Well, that's okay, really.
You understand?
Yeah.
Just like if you see some people, there are some creators, their page is on private. Because they want to check people that are following before they actually allow you follow them.
And there's so many creators I don't follow as well.
Yeah,
not because I don't like them or appreciate their work. I don't think that their content resonates with me.
Thank you. It's okay. That is it. Yeah. Because everybody is different.
Exactly. I agree.
I be content creator. I know they follow the content creators who.
I don't follow Mr. Macaroni because I don't think that his content is the kind of. I see his thing and I swear, and it's not like I hate him. Okay. I've met him a couple of times.
Okay.
But I don't think that he's a great guy. Okay. But when it comes to his content, it doesn't sit well with me because of few things that I'm not okay with, and that's okay.
Yeah, and that is for you. Now, me on my own, I have some creators that I feel that I don't really follow them, but the other time I don't appreciate their work. You understand? Yes. And there's some that I can actually like spend time and watch. You get what I'm saying? So everybody is different. Yeah. So you cannot follow everybody. So whenever I see some people with some kind of comments, I'm like, it's no hard now. If you like the person, follow him. If you don't like the person, don't follow him. It's as simple as that. It's
pretty straightforward.
And everybody cannot do the same because the audience is wide. There are people that like what you do. Everybody cannot like you.
Yeah.
That's the way. If
they do this, it's a problem.
Yes. So everybody cannot like. There are people that this guy don't like this guy. This guy not funny. Yeah. This guy not doing it. I'm not funny. I'm creative. I always say it anyway. I'm not funny. I don't know if I make you laugh, it's because what I've done through my creativity. That was making you laugh. Yeah. My personality is not funny.
Yeah.
I don't think you see me and laugh.
Oh my God, tell me about it.
You get, but there are people that you will see. You see, they start laughing. I don't know if you get like.
But have you ever been in a position where people see you who follow you on social media and just expect you to be funny?
Yes.
And then maybe at that moment you're just like, I don't like you said. I'm not a funny person. Like, why are you
Yeah,
expecting me to?
I've been in the gathering where they say, comedian don't come. Oh, I'm from a climb stage,
I'm not
climb
a
stage.
comedian.
Say, I don't be stand-up comedian.
I love it.
If I climb this stage now, all of them
Go
no laugh.
sleep. Exactly.
Because that is not
Who you are.
my thing. Though I've actually anchored like some shows. I can MC events.
You can MC events, yes, of course.
Yeah, I don't have an issue with that.
Yeah.
I can MC, but to do a MC event is different from stand-up
Yeah,
comedian.
very, very different. Very different.
It's not comedian on that stage to make people laugh with what you say.
Yes.
That's not my talent.
Yeah.
That's not what I do. So if you're expecting me to do that, I will not do that.
You're an actor, but you're a creative actor.
Yeah. Creative my own way.
Yeah.
That's why the social media space is big. Just be creative in your own way. People will follow you that like you for what you are doing.
Exactly. Listen, Edo Boy is there. I didn't think that this interview would be this enlightening, to be honest. But I'm so impressed to be honest with like just where your head is at and how articulate you are with like what you're doing and all of that. Before I let you go, finally, one last question. The creator who I had on this couch told me something. He said, I like money. Sorry, I'm just very So he said that Facebook content is not Instagram content.
Yeah.
And he said, and I asked him how. He said, that there are two different markets and two different audiences.
Yeah.
And if you're creating for Instagram, you have to create for Facebook. That you cannot, according to him, you cannot create a video and post on with Instagram in mind and post on Instagram and think that video will fly on Facebook. Now I'm asking you because I want to believe that you create for both platforms.
Yeah.
And you monetize on both platforms. Is that true?
Okay, let me say it this way. It depends on the content you're creating.
Okay.
On the kind of content. Now, I will start with Facebook generally. It's a different community. Mm-hmm. Facebook was the first social media platform that actually blew up in Nigeria.
Right.
Before Instagram, and even till date, it has more audience than Instagram.
Yes.
So definitely, that community is choked with a lot of people. Instagram on its own is choked with a lot of people too. But the audience is different. On Facebook, we have a lot of matured people on Facebook. For example, that doesn't mean we don't have matured people on Instagram. We have, but they are more on Facebook. You understand? Now, the content you create now, it depends on the way the content is. That will determine if the same reaction you get on Instagram is what you get on Facebook.
Right.
That is just, it differs.
Okay.
You understand? Now, depending on the content you are creating, for example, now, my contents now, it's talking about, I create a lot of contents, but major like the goat character, for example. Now, that character I've over the year, I've seen that it's moving on all the platforms.
Okay, good.
You understand
lucky
now?
You.
Yes. My Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram.
And I think it's because of the way you crafted it.
Yes.
I mean, it's sports, so almost everybody can.
And a lot of people can relate. At the same time, I'm always helping
people. Yeah.
So, okay. Now, the fact I'm always helping people, that's what some adults like about it. This boy, they always help people. Whether this or that, I'm always helping people. Yeah. Now, for example, now I traveled to Edo State, to Ekpoma, and that was there. Like I went to pick my sister up from my cousin from her school, and the school is like a Catholic school. So like the person in charge of the school, which happens to be like a father, I don't know what they call them, those people that have been Catholic school, those priests, I think it's Reverend Father. And this man was coming out, and this man saw me, looked at me, said, CR7. Quote, what are you doing here? I was surprised that this man actually knew me. Because with the kind of personality I would never see my kind of person that would be watching this thing. Yeah. But what he said, you're always helping people. So that means the reason why that man is following my content is because I'm always helping people.
In the content.
I don't know if you get now.
Yeah.
So
people will like it for different reasons.
Some people like it because I always help people. Some people like it because of it is sport related. Some people like it because it is Ronaldo related. Different reasons. You understand? So if you're lucky that your content is moving on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, everywhere, fine. You are lucky. Then if you see that your own kind of content is not moving, is moving on majorly on one and not moving on the other ones, then you now need to like diversify the contents now. You will now tell yourself that, okay, if I'm making this for this, I know this will not actually really push on this platform. Though I will still post it, but might not push on this platform. okay, let me now make this one separately for this. So there are creators like that. They make content from you will not see those content on their Instagram page, but you see it on their Facebook.
Right? Yeah. I've seen a few content creators like that.
You see it on their Facebook, but you not see it because they know that this content will not push here, but it will push here.
That's a lot of work, Sha.
It's a lot of work. That's what I'm saying. A lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of money.
Yeah.
To spend.
That's like double what you would budget. I need to shoot for Facebook, shoot for Instagram.
Yes, exactly.
And then I still YouTubing.
Yeah, YouTube is different. It's a different community on its own too. So the communities are different. But at the same time, you need to craft your content and your ideas to balance on all platforms. Even if definitely to surely move on some other platforms and some platforms. I'll give an example. Now, for example, now my contents fly more on my TikTok and even Facebook than my Instagram.
Are you serious?
Yes. They are doing well on Instagram.
Yeah, they do well.
But my numbers on TikTok and Facebook is always high. I don't know if you get what I'm saying, but it's still balanced on
all of them.
On all of them. And that's because I shoot sometimes. It might not even be the good character, just a normal random content. I shoot it. It might push on this one, not push on this one. So it is, nobody will get the app. I said it earlier on.
Sure.
This other person get them. The app has its own algorithm.
So whatever it says happens today, happens today.
Happens to them.
So
but now, as a creator, you always want all your contents to push.
Yeah, of course.
You always want all your contents to go viral. You always want all your content, but all of them cannot go viral.
So don't put too much pressure on yourself.
No, thank you. No matter how good they are. And the fact that this will not go viral does not mean that it is not funny. Let me give you a perfect example. Now, you will see a creator who posts a content on his page. That content might have 5,000 likes over 24 hours. I might have maybe 200 comments or maybe 500 comments on his own page. Then Tunde will post the content. That content might end up having 10,000 comments on his page.
Yeah.
Now, what does that mean? Does that mean that means that it is based on the algorithm, your audience on that platform? That is why that content did like that. On the app.
On the app itself.
A person that had a larger audience now, up to 7 million followers, will post it and
it would.
Those people will now see the content and start following you.
Right.
I don't know if you're getting me now.
Right.
Like, wow, this guy makes sense. Okay, why when you posted, why did you know push? I don't know if you get me now. Yeah. So the fact that you posted the content did not do, it doesn't mean that content is not funny.
Great.
Or it's not great, it's not creative. No, be your app, one. And now your platform, now your audience that time never really. Okay, let me set a perfect example for you now. For example, now when you post content now, your followers, for example, you have 100,000 followers on Instagram. When you post that content, does that mean that all the 100 followers, 100K have seen that content at that particular time?
Of course not.
No, this is at different intervals. So, but why?
Sometimes the videos start even picking up on like the 4th day or 5th day after you posted it.
Thank you. That is, it is the app.
Yeah.
It is the app. Now, the app has its own algorithm, which nobody understands. It changes over time. If you think you don't understand it today, tomorrow it will change. You say, hey, this will not change again.
Exactly.
So nobody will get the app.
True.
Now people get that. They do whatever they like. But the objective of everything is that just make sure you remain in that space.
And be consistent.
That is it.
Very important.
So if you're a creator and you are putting in effort, the effort is not yielding any result, and you are saying, I know they see this, I know they get followers, so I know they get audience. So it be like this, I will just quit. Quit.
Don't give up.
You do yourself. Because as far as you remain in that space, okay, let me give you a perfect example. Now, I've been shooting content since 2018. I've been in this space. A lot of people have seen me in different people's video. A lot of people have seen me in different content. In fact, there is this movie that a general shot that was Young Love. Young Love was shot in 2021. Yeah, Young Love. So Young Love, I was there, and that series was a YouTube series. So that series was actually the series that actually like gave me a lot of boost in my career. You understand? And a lot of people actually from that particular series. Not be me get the series, so I don't know I get the series, but I me blow for the series. I got my first iPhone 12 from that series.
Oh wow, nice.
iPhone 12 Pro Max. Someone just gifted me. Say, hey, come and take. I love the way you acted in that movie. Because the whole story was like I was like the hero of the whole movie and everything. Now what I'm saying in the essence is that some people saw my face there. They saw what I did in that series. You understand? But they know why they follow me. They don't even know my social media handles. But they've seen the face somewhere.
Yeah.
Now whenever people see me now randomly on the street, they're like, I know this
I know
face.
your face, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I will not talk.
Who will talk before?
Some people be like, oh, from that series. Oh, Edo Boy, your skits good. I don't know if you get what I'm saying now. Oh, from that video. They've known the face. Assuming I was saying, okay, I never really get the fame. I just rest.
Relax.
Or as my guy call me say, Edo Boy, can't do, let's act the series together. I say no, I'm not interested. I know they do. I beg, when I'm even my series, I don't be me get them. I want a popular. I think you are getting me now.
True.
So the drive as a content creator, just remain in the space.
It will peak one day. Something
That's
will happen.
it. Something will happen one day and you will peak.
I love it. All right, so it's been a great conversation with Edo Boy, and I feel like if you leave us, we'll keep talking from now to next day. But thank you for coming.
You have a lot of questions.
I have a ton of them, but it's what it is. But I think that so far so good. You've been able to let us know a few things about the industry and of course about yourself and all of that. Well done, and we hope that all the things that you said as to concerns your career and things you want to do will definitely happen. And we're here rooting for you. Congratulations on everything that you've achieved so far. And bigger things to come. And please don't get fresher than this, because I don't know what was. I don't know it.
I'm not fresh. Like you fresh past me.
Get out. Please follow him on what's your Instagram handle?
My Instagram handle is ThaEdoBoy. That is ThaEdoBoy. That's my Instagram handle. Then on Facebook, Edo Boy Billions. That's the name. Because that was the name I actually used in that series, in that Young Love series.
Edo Boy Billions.
So it was after that series I opened my Facebook. So
nice.
The Facebook was active, but I just changed the name because the series was actually popping as a then, and that name was popping up. Okay. So I actually used that name for my Facebook.
Okay.
Then I'm on TikTok as ThaEdoBoy _. Then on Twitter as ThaEdoBoy. YouTube. I'm not that active on Twitter. So in fact, the Edo Boy on Twitter is not me. Because that Edo Boy on Twitter is doing things. So the guy get followers, even verify that guy. I'm not active on Twitter. Because I get a lot of reports every time. The guy is doing things. He's doing fake giveaways. The guy is doing, so please, I'm on Twitter. So but on YouTube as that Edo Boy, Edo Boy.
So please do well to follow and engage his content and help his markets.
Thank you.
Very important.
Yeah.
So I come your way again on another episode. Be good and